How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another show. This is You May Roscoe, and I am Roscoe. And today's show, we're going to be doing a reaction to the song "What About Us." This is by the artist Samson. It's been a minute since I reacted to a Samson joint, so this ought to be fun. But before we get into it, I do want to ask for anybody who hasn't that they please subscribe to the channel and also make sure you hit the notification bell. That way you'll be reminded of future shows every time they're published. I'm gonna give a shout out to my man J.A. Kelly, who kind of reminded me that I needed to do this one. I had it in mind, but then I got busy and started doing some stuff. But then he jumped in the inbox and let me know, man. He just released this joint, so shout out to you, Jay Kelly, man. You've been rocking out with me for a long time too. So I definitely appreciate you, bro. Much love to you too as well. So let's go ahead and get this started up. Yeah, man. If you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. Ain't that the truth, Ruth? Ain't that the truth, Ruth?
Don't tread on me. Those are words that I stand by, homie. It doesn't mean I'm gangster, it doesn't mean I'm country. It means that my life is in my hands only. I don't have money for security, I don't have armed guards that I keep snug around me. You don't think I deserve protection like you do, and that means you don't give a fuck about me. Gated community, that's what you live in. Hatred and mutiny, that's what we live in. So come down here and hang with us for a minute. See if you leave with the same fucking opinion. Who's gonna help me out if I get robbed? What if somebody were to beat up my mother? Who's gonna be there to save our lives? You? Nah, me, motherfucker. I'm the only one that's got my back. It's dog eat dog, these are not no cats. There's cops in Michigan that can't even respond to their calls because their cars ain't got no gas. Great. Police don't have any fuel, you don't know if they'll arrive when you call them. Their babies are starving, my girlfriend can't find a tampon, and yet somehow you and I are the problem. I've never brought a gun without having my background scanned and approved. The only loophole I've seen on a gun is the one that you put a fucking lanyard through. It's not true that you can go to the store and just swipe your card and get a Glock and run. It's funny, the people that say that shit have literally never even shot one.
Oh my God, man, this dude is going in, man, and yeah, as far as the guns go, I don't know why people would make guns the issue. You know what I mean? It's never about the guns, even though there's like shit tons of guns out here, but it's about whose hands they're in at the end of the day. So it's not about the weapons; it's about the people that have them. But he's killing it. He's killing it. He's going in so far. The whole thing about the Michigan cops and their issues. Man, that's crazy to think of. Like you don't even have the money to like fuel up the cop cars. Like they struggling in Michigan. That's pretty rough. But no, let's keep this going.
Hey, Matthew McConaughey. Shut the fuck up. Just cause you've murdered people on screen doesn't mean you know shit about guns, you dumb fuck. What, you worried about us? What about all of those violent movies that you played? How about you go talk to Alec Baldwin before you start telling me what to do, okay?
Whoa,
Uvalde?
Whoa, shots fired right there. And we know that Baldwin, he did what was that, like last year or something? That he killed somebody on set. It was an accident more than likely, but because it was supposed to be like a prop gun or something, and man, yeah, but Alec Baldwin, he's like had all type of bad luck, and so he well, up until that last incident, he was managing to still survive and still be out here making movies and doing SNL or whatever the hell. But I haven't seen him in a minute since then. I don't think. I think he's been playing it low since. But let's keep this going.
I was horrified by it. That's your hometown, you were born right by it. It probably cuts deep and I hope that it does, cause you work in an industry that glorifies violence. It's more your fault than it will ever be mine. Lord only knows how many crimes that you've influenced throughout your whole career, cause I've seen you kill people plenty of times. What do you think is gonna cause a shooting? A YouTube video of a gun review? Or a Hollywood murder scene that seems so realistic it looks like it's from the news? So next time that you wanna point your finger with a stupid opinion and chime in with it, remember, it ain't me that they're trying to be like, dog. It's you that they're trying to mimic. I feel way more safe in a place where the people are legally armed. If something happens like a mass shooting, I have a way less chance of being lethally harmed. A criminal is gonna think twice if he knows everybody is a piece underneath their clothes. And Mayor Lightfoot will probably tell you different, but have you seen Chicago? And no, before you ask, I don't wanna be like Canada either, and I don't wanna be like Australia. I'm sick of everybody using them as a humanity meter. There's a reason that they can do whatever they want to their citizens, like fucking throw them in camps. And there's a reason that our government doesn't even try that shit, cause they know that they can't. If you don't think for one split second that if we didn't have our Second Amendment, the government wouldn't overstep its boundaries and make us do shit even when we're against it, you're out of your mind. I don't give a damn where you stand or how or what you vote. That's dandy and fine if you trust Uncle Sam, but I, for one, fucking don't. And why would I?
Oh, man, wow. You talk about a ton of shots fired, dude. And he's not lying. The government, woo, there's such fuckery going on with the government that I used to when I was a little bit younger, I would trip about like what was the purpose of like not only well I had no issue with like just regular people doing what they do, but the militias and all that. I used to be like what is that all about? But then like they prepared for like the government and they bullshit just in case, you know what I mean? And we see, and it feels like more and more as time goes past, like government gets more and more intrusive, and tries to in our policy, not just with the policies that affect, just stuff with business and all that, but in our homes. And it's like, dude, why are y'all all in our house trying to tell us what? Why are y'all doing that? But this man, ooh, man, Jesus Christ, he is. And let me push this back just a tick or two and let him do what he does. Go ahead and tell him, Samson, what about us?
That's dandy and fine if you trust Uncle Sam, but I, for one, fucking don't. And why would I? What have they done? Give me a reason for me to believe them. They want to trade me a little security in exchange for a big-ass piece of my freedom. They don't want to take away guns because they care about you and they want to keep you safe at night. They want to take away guns because it's easy to control people if they don't have any way to fight. Hey, buddy, what's your little AR-15 gonna do when the government comes to take it? Well, Ukraine started handing out rifles to all of the citizens when the Russians invaded, so what about that? I thought it wouldn't help. I guarantee that it'd be better than nothing. I hope it never does, but if the day comes, I bet that you're gonna wish that you had something. This is the only country on earth where the people have real strength. And nowadays, with all the shit going on, that's the only thing that makes me feel safe. If there's anything that I've learned in the past couple years looking back at the pandemic, all of the shit that we have is fragile, and it could snap at any second. Fuck all of the politicians, I don't trust anything they say. Take the word gun out of gun control and that's all that it is at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck how crazy you think that I look or I sound when I say this shit, but our Second Amendment's the only thing that stands between us and a dictatorship.
Wow. Tell him, bruh.
And as for the kids, I'm not a security expert, so I won't act like one. But I think that if we can send over $50 billion to Ukraine, we could surely spend that much, or more, or less, here in our own country to fortify our schools and make them more secure so that every kid can get an education safe and sound. Place several trained armed guards in every school across America. Real men who won't stand by for 45 minutes in the hallway while a shooting unfolds in front of their own eyes. And pay them well, too. There's veterans that need the work. Why not protect our kids the same way that we protect you? Politicians are protected by guns. Celebrities are protected by guns. Every important person that walks this earth is protected by a gun.
Ooh, man. I'm just hoping this video gets out. You know what I mean? I have had a issue that like only like once, maybe twice with YouTube and uh, doing some of the Samson joints. You know what I mean? Like it was one where I had to completely like get rid of the video. I think, or there was a piece where I had to chop off. It was crazy, but yeah, no, I hope this gets out. I really hope it does. But let's conclude this. Let's finish it out.
Person that walks this earth is protected by a gun. But our kids, they're important, just not as much as you.
Wow, wow. Truth bombs. I need some Funk Master Flex bombs around. That's what I need. That was "What About Us" um, by Samson, and um, nothing but truth being told in there. Like Samson is a very intelligent dude, and he exhibits that well through his rhyme, and always has something to say. Like every single rhyme, it's not about fluff and just spitting some rhymes. Like there's a definite purpose behind everything he does. So this one right here was like, ooh, he was all over the place when it came to firing shots, and everything was very very true, very very real. I agree with everything. Excuse me, but this was the shit. This was the shit. I love this. Samson, you get a thumbs from me, bro. You get a thumb from me. So that's pretty much all I gotta say. You know that I'm sure anything that I would say further, I've said in other reactions that I've done to his music, and he just knows how to like I said, a lot of truth bombs with this dude. So um, this was heat. I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here. Before I do that, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the share button, hit the playlist option. I do have a playlist for Samson. Um, so this will go in there, of course, but check through all those, all of the reactions that I've done. It should be a good number of them. But yeah, make sure you watch those. I do have a playlist or a playlist for other artists. A lot of great music, different genres of music, even stuff that's not music related. So check out all that stuff. Cash App, $ you made Roscoe, PayPal at you made Roscoe for those who want to show their support or appreciation for the work being done on the page. There's that. And that's pretty much all I got. That's about everything right there. Also make sure that any of the artists, which includes Samson, of course, if you're not subscribed to their channels, their pages, make sure you go hit the sub button, hit the notification bell, and all that stuff over on their page as well. So I'm gonna go because I just have to, but I will see you guys again very soon. So until next we meet, you guys be safe and be good.